Open letter in support of John C Depp, II. Open letter in support of John C Depp, II. 9 years ago, John C Depp, II became the victim of intimate partner violence at the hands of Amber Laura Heard. 3 years later, the abuser, Amber Laura Heard, elevated that abuse to legal levels by reporting her victim, who still lives with physical and emotional scars of her abuse, as an abuser. As a consequence, Johnny Depp's life was ruined. He experienced many losses, including financial losses worth around or over $50 million over the last 6 years. On the other hand, Amber Laura Heard gained $7 million from the divorce settlement and still continued to abuse him years later. 5 months ago, Johnny Depp was granted an opportunity to tell the world about his abuse, and it was revealed to the judge, jury and the world that Amber Laura Heard was without a doubt the perpetrator of intimate partner violence against Johnny Depp. It is expected for members of the community to discuss the absurdity of Amber Heard's claims. She claimed to have experienced abuse that would have resulted in fatal injuries, yet her face and body was unmarked in photos taken shortly afterwards. Also, Amber admitted to not feeling any pain. What is not expected is the inaccurate information spread by so-called experts and the media fueled by misandry and metathesiophobia. The end never justifies the means, and we condemn sacrificing Johnny Depp, an innocent victim of abuse, no matter what the reason is. He deserves support from victim advocates like all other victims of abuse. Every case of abuse should be brought in front of a judge and a jury of peers to be decided on its merit. There was a fair and balanced 6 weeks Depp v. Heard trial early in 2022 that unanimously found that Johnny Depp was defamed, which means that Amber Heard falsely accused Johnny Depp, which cost him a lot in damages. She was punished, $5 million, for it by a jury of her peers. In our opinion, the refusal to accept that verdict, as well as the relitigation of that trial, demonstrates that certain victims will not be recognized, supported, or protected by an organization founded to do just that. In fact, recent efforts by some in the behavioral health community discourage male victims of abuse from coming forward by implying that men can't be victims. Many experts understand the roles of personality disorders in the perpetration of intimate partner violence, IPV, and acknowledge that any suggestion that men can't be victims is a misunderstanding. We would also like to add that the statement that suggests that men are never victims of IPV is a dangerous one, as can be seen in the Florida v. Courtney Clenny case, where the victim of abuse, a man, died at the hands of his female abuser. When advocates protect abusers simply because of their gender, victims die. We have grave concerns about the rising misuse of movements like Me Too by individuals who have unclean motives. These organizations were founded to provide refuge, support and protections for abuse victims. Nevertheless, there are non-victims, like Amber Laura Heard, who abuse these organizations and movements for personal gain, whether it is financial gains or the satisfaction of watching a spouse emotionally, financially and psychologically ruined. We, experts, survivors, and allies of survivor of intimate partner violence, support all victims of abuse. We condemn the continued defamation and re-victimization of Johnny Depp by the media and other individuals and organizations. We join together in support of him. We support the ability of all victims of intimate partner violence, sexual violence as well as defamation to report their abuse free of harassment. However, we condemn all false accusations of abuse, especially when the accused is the victim.